Hey guys, my name is Otkin and welcome to new video. Merry Christmas. Now roast me. If sitting at a wine bar alone had a face. She has the face that says close the coffin lid when you're done, please. A zombie in the streets, but a corpse in the sheets. She has Walking Dead face. Or a dead face walking. You are the person in the depression medication commercials before the upbeat jazz music starts playing. I see the girls from The Shining are still around. What happened to your sister? You look like you would win most games of poker, but never get invited to any. Have you been awake since last Christmas? Your eyes have built-in gift bags underneath. You look like someone killed you and threw you in a river. The fish pushed her to the shore because her dead eyes gave them nightmares. Actually, when you roast a corpse, it's called cremation. Santa could replace your dead eyes with coal and nobody would know the difference. How can I roast someone that's already been through hell? I'm back. My mom got mad at me for my last one. You look like a sewer mermaid. This is what crawls out of the drain 9 months after a dream body jerks off in the shower. With that face you should be mad at your mom. You look like a plague mask. Plague masker were partially useful, she isn't. Wait, that's a girl. Sheltered middle class suburbanite rebel starter pack, nose ring, multiple / weird earrings, friendship bracelets, dyed hair, choker collar, dark clothes. Mom has access to Reddit posts. Mom, you mean one of the 2 aunts you live with in New Jersey while you work at a bargain salon taking phone calls trying to figure your life out. Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin mask was modeled after your face. Here's a drawing. If the tip of your nose was any lower you wouldn't be able to breathe. At least she doesn't have to crawl under the smoke if caught in a burning building she lit on fire. You sound mad at your mom, but clearly your payback is targeting daddy. I'm curious to see what you'll have to say about me. Hit me hard. 95% of alien abductors draw a picture of you only bald. The elves will not meddle in the affairs of men. My man, your New Year's resolution needs to be to finish rendering. I rarely advise Snapchat filters, but in your case, pick a fucking gender pat. You look like a character from Avatar if it was filmed in a trailer park. Turned 18 2 days ago, but had to spend most of it asleep because I was sick. Make me feel worse than I already do. Your teeth look like piano keys in the middle of being played. I'd be sick too knowing I look like 1.5 billion other people. I'd suggest that pimple on your nose as a permanent fixture for your face to draw people away from that Stonehenge of a smile. Just a thought. The crowd behind you blacked out their own faces to avoid being linked to you. I worked at a nightclub door. I would ID people and realized that Asian people had a gift of looking way younger and youthful than they actually are. For you it's the other way around. You are the first Asian I have seen that looks 38 going 48 at 18. 29 turned me to ash, so I may be reborn. There is no rebirth, only death. Final endless silence. Now think, is that the mustache you want to bring with you? Which one? The one over his lip or the one over his eyes? Harry Potter and the University of Phoenix, because there's no such thing as magic and a felony doesn't have to keep you from a degree. Ops mom calls him every time there's a new vape related death on the news. I guess it's easier coming out of the closet when the door is a curtain. Your eyebrows look like somebody copied and pasted your mustache onto your forehead and separated the musing manuscript paint. It's fitting that you want to be reborn from the ashes. You look about as mentally stable as a Joaquin Phoenix character. I want to turn you into compost, so you'd be good for something. Hey, it's Merry Christmas not Happy Holidays, roast me libtards. Police officer, can you describe the man that touched you? 6-year-old boy, he looked like a Pacadanus with glasses, sir. Like a walking Stephen Hawking, sir. Like a shaved Hitler wearing a bad hair dye. Do you ever look at someone and just know how terrifying their hard drive contents must be? Was this before or after Chris Hansen came into the room? I thought the judge told you to stay off the internet and 500 feet from schools. Your glasses are probably like your nutsack, sagging low and surrounded by a tiny knob. I'd say you're 2 orgasms and a cappuccino away from calling it quits with life. If his other head sags as much as the one above his neck, it'll probably be just the cappuccino. You look like the type of person that would scratch his balls and sniff afterwards regardless of who's around. I have a feeling your idea of a white Christmas is different than everyone else's. Your title screams tough country man, but your dainty hands, immaculate fingernails, and hair dye scream cubicle resident who drives a lifted pickup truck to fit in. 26. Got stood up for a first date after talking all night. Did I mention it's my birthday? Do your worst. You look like the love child of Fred Armisen and Chicken Little. With those ears you should have been able to hear the rejection coming. I assure you they made up their mind before you spent the whole night talking. It's the policy for all volunteers at the suicide hotline to avoid dating callers. I bet the conversation started with "Do you love Nintendo Switch?" 18-year-old student in his last year of high school recently lost a lot of weight, so I'm asking you the lovely people of Reddit to make sure I don't end 2019 positively. Cheers. I get the feeling you'll hang around high school for at least another 3 to 4 years. He got that 17 but will be 18 in March mustache. Hope someone gifts you a razor for graduation. Sorry for your weight loss. Do they think it's terminal? I can't tell WTF is going on with your facial hair. It's like half your eyebrows made a run for the border and got stopped by your protruding jaw. Recently lost a lot of weight. That's an odd way to tell folks that your boyfriend dumped you. Respect for your weight loss. Hope you have a spectacular 2020. Maybe lose your virginity too. Recently turned 18. Have only 2 friends. Aspiring to be an actress. Felt good with myself first time in a year. Please destroy me. Are your friends' names _left nostril and _right nostril? She needs friends because nobody knows her sorrows. If they ever make a Muppet Harley Quinn movie, I'm sure you'll be the first one they call. Damn, looking like Harley quit. 2 friends, one's blonde, one dyes her hair. Both tell you to burn things. It looks like it hurts for you to smile. It hurts me. Have you considered working behind the camera or perhaps on radio? You look like Hit Girl tried to fuse with Stephanie from Lazy Town but failed. Your 2 friends don't seem to be developing as they should. You look like you work at the mall scooping ice cream, while your best friend hangs out with a bunch of 12-year-olds and the Russians build a secret lab under the mall to experiment on Demogorgons. Merry Christmas Eve. I work from home with my cat. Roast us. You look like a thumbprint with glasses. The cat's face says everything I need to know about you. Was the day before Christmas, when all through her house, her cat had no friends, not even a mouse. Her stockings were long and her skirt was so tight, but because of her face, no mate was in sight. I bought an extra tree skirt on accident this year. If you'd like it, you could cover your face with it while staying in the spirit. No one's lifting any skirt of hers. Not even the wind. Damn, if you were to salad space on your forehead you would never have to go to work. Work from home meaning an art school graduate who lives off mommy and daddy and won't take even a minimum wage job. 20. I'm an ex-Christian and I never finished high school. Go ahead. Yup, that's grandma's dining room. It actually is. It is too obvious. If it were your dining room, those books in the background would be for decoration only. If you went to church it would be the only time people put water on you. That face when you realize it wasn't your sacred path to Jesus keeping you from getting laid all this time. Just the dead-eyed, forced smile of a man whose dick is so dry it's contributing to climate change. Your head is shaped like a comma. You might have to explain to him what that is. The ex-Christian tag tells me the priest taught him. Yeah, you definitely look like the kind of douche that would start your introduction with your religious views. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. Bye.